Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. Hello Foon, Hoi Meng. How's it going? You were indeed first. Kajellin, or is it Shellin? Says WTF. Good contribution to the chat. Gotcha life and more. Okay. Hi DS Crafted. Hello Ivan Phillip. Dark Chicken 12, how's it going? Sky still places, hahaha, what? Yeah, so if you guys have probably seen videos like this before. So today we're gonna be doing we're gonna be ranking every single part. I have every part here, by the way. This is okay. I should probably explain what's happening before we actually start doing anything. So I don't know if you've seen these videos like this before. But we're just gonna spend the time ranking every single part in Scrap Mechanic into these different tiers. So we're gonna see which parts are S tier, we're gonna see which parts are F tier, and you guys are gonna help. You guys are gonna help. So this was an idea that I had like a while ago. Hello Sam Samaliel, how's it going? Hey, we got a €2 super chat from Jort200. Thank you so much, dude. Says hello, Durf. Hi. Anyway, so this was an idea that I wanted to do like a while ago. Quite a long time ago, actually. It was before July fan creations, but I kind of just forgot about it. And seeing Scrap Mechanics? The Scrap Mechanists' latest video, Scrapman's latest video, he put out a challenge where he challenges everyone to build with one of every part. Exactly one, except for bearings, of course. And that challenge video of his reminded me of this tier thing. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing today. I also loaded in the mod pack, so that's how we're getting this, you know, this tier board to show up, and I can get anti-gravity to help me fly around and put the parts on the board. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started then. I guess we'll start with the blocks first. Let's take a quick browse through the aisles here. See, we got all the blocks, suspensions, seats, engines, all the interactive stuff here. Yeah, all the way up to here, and then, you know, just to give you an idea of the parts in Scrap Mechanic, it's just the first row that's interactive. Everything behind here is non-interactive. Non-interactive in any way, but these parts still have a tier. Some of them are still better than others. So we're gonna figure that out. Where does the exit sign go? What about the duct pieces? What about the duck piece? There's gonna be some debate about that. What about the extra large paper towel? We'll see. So anyway, just dropped in to leave a like. Wow, Mr. Partisan, you're not gonna stay. Duck is number 1, of course. Duck is A tier. Well, there's S tier on top, so I don't know why. I don't know why this is the way the tiers are made, but there's always S tier. I guess it's like super tier. Beyond 100% is the S tier, I guess is the way to put it. And then if you get like a perfect score, you're A tier. And then we'll see where everything goes. You know, to be perfectly honest, I don't think I need B through E. I think I only need S, A, and F. But whatever. We'll see if we need these specific tiers. So first up, then we'll just do the blocks. We'll start off with concrete. I mean, I have the blocks in my inventory in my hotbar, so let's just get started. I think concrete. I don't know, like, how do you compare all these blocks? You know, I had this idea and I didn't even think it was gonna be think if it was gonna be a good idea or not to do. So now I'm realizing, how do I even compare these blocks? I'm gonna put concrete maybe in A tier. Just because it's like the first block that everybody puts down. But I don't know. If you guys disagree with anything, you know, be sure to spam into the chat. I know everybody has their opinion on the duck. We'll get to the duck. We'll get to the duck eventually, trust me. But you know, if you have anything on what I'm doing right now, that's definitely more useful. I think I'm also gonna put wood there and metal, because these are like the first blocks that people build with, and they're all different weights. But the caution block is just another lightweight block, but it also has a texture that not a lot of people like very much, I think. It's not very versatile of a texture, so I think I might actually put this down all the way to E tier. Because, like, it's only a single use. Like, you can only ever use it to display caution blocks unless you paint it black, but then what's the point of doing that? So I think I'm pretty happy with that so far. Tile. I might stick in C tier, because it's another medium weight block. Or D? You think the caution block is D? I don't know. D, I'd say so. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I think, you know, tiles should be D or E in my opinion. Probably, I'm gonna move it down to D actually. Whoops, that's the wrong block. I'm moving tiles down to... Yeah, I'm actually gonna put the stone on B. I don't know why. The stone, to me, seems like a better texture for a medium block than tiles are. Like, similar to the caution block, I think tiles are slightly more usable than the caution block is, so that's why it's a tier above, but I don't think it's like... I don't think it's a block that people go to like, oh boy, I want to use the tiles. No. But the stone here, you know, that's something that people can paint red to make their bricks, paint brown or whatever, paint their walkways. I think it's pretty good. Glass. The paintable glass, I think, is going to go A tier. Yeah. And the tile glass is going to go right next to tile, I think. Light path block, we'll probably put in C, maybe. I don't know. It's like not very used. No, it's I don't know. See, now I'm trying to think, like, is the tile better than this block? I don't think so. Glass is solid A? Yeah, for sure. Stone brick looks good, but can be annoying. Maybe. I mean, it is lower than concrete, so. I think I'm just gonna leave the light pathway block there. Spaceship block, though. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stick it right next to it. It's another medium weight block, I think. Yeah. But it does have a nice metal texture to it. And that's something else to consider, too. Each of these blocks have, like, a different material. So metal behaves differently than wood, and wood behaves differently than concrete or stone. They behave the same. And glass is destructible, which, by the way, we still have a last block to figure out, which is the cardboard. And I'm thinking, just because it's the only block that actually serves the purpose of a destructible, not see-through block, I think I'm going to stick it in A. Spaceship is easily B? Maybe. Try moving it up. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, I agree with that. It is better than this block, I think. I didn't think I was going to need all these different tiers, but now that you stick the parts on them, like, you can clearly put one block above the other. But I think that's it. That's all the blocks. And just like that, we're done all the blocks. Alright. I think I want to save the interactive parts for last, maybe? I don't know. We can get started with with the back over here. What did I do over here? Did I just, like, give up on the straight line? Seems that way. And oh my god, the mini pipes. They're gonna be... I think they're gonna be a high-ranking part. That's for sure. I wonder if Durf sees this or he's ignoring it. No, I look over at chat occasionally. I just don't respond to everything because, you know, I gotta be doing this. Can't be responding to everything in chat. Hey, Delta Fuchs, I see you. You are late. Yes, you are. By a whole 10 minutes. But here's the board so far. We've ranked... Oh my god, am I stuck? We've ranked all the building blocks, so let's go ahead and get rid of those. And I already have the bottom of the inventory. The vanilla inventory. We're only doing the vanilla parts, by the way. Mini pipes more like stolen from MJM pipes. My gosh. They totally did. But that's not even an issue. The issue is that they just pretend that they came up with it. Anyway, it's not important anyway. I don't think even he cares. So, the plants. I think we'll just quickly do all of these parts back here. You know, just get it out of the way. And that also means the duck is going to be pretty soon in the stream. And then we'll do this second row, or the third row, I guess. Second from the back, third from the front. And then we'll do this row that has the barrels and wheels. I think a lot of this row is probably going to be low tier. Except for the barrels and wheels. Yeah. And then the interactive parts. Alright, so plants. Plants. I think this grass part is... Can I put it in any other way to save space? No, of course not. Alright, we're going to stick it in E tier. Whatever. I tried to move it down a block, but it didn't work. The grass we're going to put in E tier. Just because, like, who uses this? When do they use this? And when is it, like... When is it a part for people to use? But the, this potted plant, we're going to stick that in B. This one, I'm just going to, like, blaze through this real quick. And if anybody has any objections, then you know, go ahead and yell at me in chat. Jor 200, thank you for the €2 super chat. You should do this with mod pack parts next time. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Especially since the new mod pack update's pretty much ready to go. Except for some translations. You know, language support, but it's not a bad idea. We could do that. I'm gonna put this little one. I'm kind of debating between B and C, actually. I'm just gonna stick it in C. This one in D. Kinda. This empty one in C. And the seedling in D. And then these tiny little things. Cactus. C is for cactus. And then B. Actually, no, we're gonna stick this in A maybe. I don't know. Sky still plays. You're gonna get muted very fast if you keep that up. New mod pack update. Yeah. So if you guys see, like, you probably noticed there's you can probably see there's these like yellow squares. This is all mod. Is my mouse cursor? Okay, whatever. The new mod pack update has these like inventory squares to help you find the mod pack parts easier while you're scrolling through the inventory. See, there's like purple and blue. So it's like a quality of life update. I think there's this one new part. Oh, and a new ASCII block that has black letters. That's really all there is for new parts. But the rest of it is just like, you know, quality control, language support, moving some parts out of the mod pack, just a, you know, wrapping things up kind of update. Anyway, I think we're done. I think we're done for this for now. So far, I haven't seen too many disagreements, or any really. That smaller potted plant is one tier lower, and everything else is DRE. Really? I mean, I think this empty potted plant can also be used for like it can also be used as a wheel. Not many people use it for that, but you can also stick another one Why am I scrolling all down that far? There we go. So you can stack them like this and create your sort of palm tree trunk. You know, you can't place them upside down, but what you can do. Wait, oh, because you're low. I'm in zero gravity. I was kind of surprised that it just floated in the air like that. Anyway, but something you can do is this as well. And there you go. You got yourself a what do you call this? What do you call this? And then you just keep on going, and then you can create a large poop. Now I want to build this. Now I want to build a large poop. Where's my lift? Oh my god, why? Wait, this came up for poop? Oh, spoopy. Alright, that should be enough. Did I get rid of my weld tool like a dingus? Here we go. Get that bulbous sausage. And then we'll just clip off those ends. Oh my god. Why am I doing this? Alright, there you go, guys. There's poop on the workshop. Alright, so back to the tier list. Back to the tier list. Oh, there's my potted plant and weld tool. Alright, well, we don't need that anymore. So now we got the pillow mattress and cone, traffic cone, and then we have all the signs down here ready to go. So, pillow. Durf just pooped on the workshop. That poop looks like bread in my country. Oh, okay. Okay. Pillow. Let's think about it. This pillow. It's not the pillow from the mod pack, right? It's not the same thing as the pillow that you can sit on. Right here. It's not the same thing as this. This is a mod part, but the blue pillow is vanilla, and you just stick it down, it's just decorative. So it definitely goes with the mattress, I think. I think it goes with the mattress wherever they go. But I don't think... I'm not even sure if there's C tier. Like, we gotta consider all of these non-interactive parts and where they're gonna go. Like all these, like the big red pipes, the air conditioning, these wire parts that no one seems to really use. This, the scaffolding parts and stuff, like. So I think compared to all of that, I'm gonna put the bed, the mattress, probably E tier. I'm gonna run out of room at some point. The cone, though, I'm gonna put all the way up to C. Maybe even B. And the pillow, we'll just stick the pillow on the mattress. Hey, Soulfire, how's it going? Good evening. Durf sent poop to the stream work. Yeah. Yeah, make sure you guys all go and pick up my poop. Alright, so that takes care of those 3 parts. And, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad, actually, for 20 minutes and pooping. That's not bad. But let's get on to the traffic signs. We're going to blaze through these traffic signs pretty quick, actually. The skull and cross wrenches. We're going to stick that in B, maybe? Actually, you know what? I'm actually thinking about moving the traffic cone to A tier. I don't know. It's the only part that's a traffic cone. But then again, we never end up using traffic cones in Multiplayer Monday. What we end up using instead is the barrels. These guys. I'm gonna leave the cone where it is for now. But anyway, skull and cross wrenches. Then construction zone C for construction, maybe. I mean, I'm just kind of winging it at this point, really. Duck is S++. We'll get to the duck, guys. We'll get to the duck. Pillow and mattress are D, you think? Caution. I'm gonna stick in D. Caution. Construction. I don't know what makes the construction sign better than the caution sign. So I'm not sure about these. I'm really not sure about these. What's the size of these parts? They are odd length, even width. Yeah. Both of them are. I don't know. As far as building goes, like, they can be... These were the surface panels before surface panels, because they were like a half block in size. Almost. So a lot of people were, you know, putting these on the underside of their cars to get them lower to the ground. Stop sign, though, I think we're going to put on A tier. Upside down. Maybe? Nah, I don't know. No, because, like, people don't build with signs. So we're going to keep it up there with the better signs. I think this one, too. And the welcome just underneath. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Oh, the do not enter is pretty good, too. It's one of the few signs that actually has the colored border on the outside. Oh, this is actually kind of hard. Put a pic off screen. Wait, what? Put what pic off screen? What are you talking about? Welcome should be B or A? Maybe. I'm really reluctant to put any signs on A. I'm actually reconsidering the... I don't know. I just don't know. The welcome sign is used pretty often, though. But then if I put the welcome sign up there... I don't know, man. If I put the welcome sign up there, then I feel like I have to put the do not enter up there, too. And then there's also this guy, too, right? This is probably the most amusing sign out of them all. And I'd rather have that up there than the welcome sign. But the arrow sign, I think, is going to be the only A tier level sign. I think that makes sense. It's kind of really the only sign that is very versatile while also giving precise information, I guess. Like stop kind of fulfills that purpose, but not as many people use stop as they use arrow signs, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this placement. We will, you know, I'm gonna come back to this after we're all done, and we'll really take a look at moving some stuff around. Because then I'm starting to realize after putting some stuff, we'll be able to compare, like, is a potted plant better than a welcome sign, you know? And then we'll be able to move stuff around a little bit better. So I'm starting off with this. Hey, Chris, Daniel, you're not super late. Not like less than a half hour, but we're ranking every single part in Scrap Makenik. So far, no S tier parts and no F tier parts. I'm really critical about what qualifies for S and F, because F basically means this part should not be in the game anymore, and S basically means you should never even consider removing it. Or I don't know what S is. S is beyond perfect expectations. Anyway, what do we got next? What do we got next? We got, aha, we're starting with the screws, and we're moving on to the ducks. You know what? I might just save the duck for last, because you guys are so obsessed with it. So let's do boxes. Everything but the duck. Starting at the crate, go all the way to the closed plant. Yeah, we got it. Everything but the duck. And you know what? Actually, for those that are actually taking part of Scrapman's challenge where you have to build with every part, having one of these is probably super useful for you. And then you can just do something like this where I don't think there's any parts that with default black. Actually, I don't think there's any parts with default pink. We don't even have to paint the parts themselves, though. We can just, oh my god. The low gravity is actually making it hard now. Alright, so yeah, we can just do this to say that we already covered these parts. And this makes it super easy for us to keep track. Is that all we did? We did the blocks as well. Okay. Yeah, okay. So boxes. I'm gonna go ahead and stick the crate. Bearings shouldn't be removed. It would be really bad. Maybe. I don't know. I'm like, I take back what I said about S tier being a part that you should never remove from the game, because that's way too easy of a qualifier. You need parts in the game. So A, like I'm gonna stick with A is 100% expectations met. It's a great part. People, it's like one of the first parts people. There's so many qualifiers for what makes an A tier part, and you know I'm probably the least qualified person to to rank these anyway. So I'm considering this crate in A tier. Because when it comes to all the crates, that's probably like one of the go-to crates. But like just about every other crate, it's probably going to be down here, E. Yeah, the open, you know, no. We're gonna put them in D. Just because I need this one to actually be worse. Actually, you know what? Could this be an F tier part? Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, actually. Everything that we're doing right now, we're rating these parts, we're ranking these parts, considering creative mode only. We're not thinking about survival mode, because we basically can't. But, so I think when it just comes to creative mode, I think our first F rank part is the open cucumber box. I can't think of somebody who actually uses this unironically or, you know, seriously. And then pretty much every other box is just a variant on sizes. So either they all go in the same tier, like so. Oh my god, I'm like so running out of room. But like, what makes one of them better than the other, you know? Aside from being massive. What makes any of them better than the other ones? So see that one, I don't know, that one I'm pretty comfortable with having higher up. I might move it down to B though. Hey Durf, why not do a survival tier list after this one? Well, I'd be happy to, but survival mode's not out yet, so I don't actually know the context of, you know, how useful is a potted plant going to be in survival compared to, you know, anything else in survival. Like, for example, is a stop sign going to be able to stop a farm bot because they recognize it as a command? Oh, I gotta stop, so let's not walk any further. Like, that'd be super useful in survival. But we don't know if that's going to happen, so there's no way for me to, I'm going to have to wait until survival comes out before doing that. Add more blocks on the side of the tier list. Yeah, I mean, I could just add more on the side. I might have to detach it from the ground and, yeah, because I didn't plan this out. But I'm really, Durf, do we have a clue when Survival will be out? The developers said they hope to get it out between, like, sometime around the end of 2019, early 2020. And that was, like, in a dev blog probably almost 6 months ago, or, like, an announcement they made. So, my assumption then would be that if they were good developers, they already have it ready to go, but they're just wrapping things up to get an update planned out for Christmas. And that would be a smart thing to do. Here you go, guys. Happy Merry Christmas present type of thing. So that would make sense to me. But I don't think the developers have things ready to go and that they're just wrapping things up. I think they're struggling to... I don't know. Like... They're the only ones that can really say, but anyway, that's the deadline, that's the indication or the clue that they gave. But if you ask me, I'd be surprised if they actually meet that deadline. But anyway, potted plant container, let's stick, let's actually move some of these boxes up. I think we're gonna keep the big box, probably C tier. Just because it's the biggest box. And we're going to keep the second biggest box down there. Banana box. Wait, do I have this one too? Okay. Gotta make sure I don't forget any boxes. Plant container I'm probably going to put here. I don't know. This is just something that I have to kind of wing it. Go through it quick and we'll go from there. Onion is very up. Onion. The onion box is here. Why do you want the onion higher than oranges? S should be iconic items. Maybe, but then, if S is iconic items, then some of these blocks will probably have to move up as well. I don't know. I think I want to keep things mostly between A and E before, declaring something as an F or an S. Yeah, so let's just, quickly slap through some of this stuff. Toilet paper I'm probably going to stick down an E, actually. I don't know, I might move... Okay, no, let's move some of those boxes up. Let's move some of them up. A nice small little box. Carrot box, but then banana box is the same size. We're gonna move it down. So, it doesn't matter. These don't matter unless you prefer the texture of carrot or banana. No, they should be in the same tier then. They should be in the same tier, like that. And then what's this? This is... What is this? Seriously, what box is this? Fruit. Generic fruit box. It is like a perfect cube. Kind of like the orange box. I'm just gonna stick it. I don't know. I don't know where to stick it. I'm gonna stick all the boxes up here. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then we're on to the toilet paper. Toilet paper is gonna go in E. I moved all the boxes up just so that I could stick toilet paper down here, because I'm pretty sure the boxes are slightly more useful than the toilet paper. Although I'm gonna move the open plant container down, I think. Heck, both of them. Both of them are being demoted. There we go. Remember me, Durf? Akma, Ruzane? I do actually vaguely remember the name, yeah? Durf, let's move some of the box up. Durf moves all the boxes, yeah. Yeah. I clearly know what I'm doing here, guys. The sink is not F. It's not F. Congratulations, sink, you're not F. Mug, though. The mug is gonna go up here. Ooh. Yeah, probably right up here. Probably right up here in A. I almost put it in B, but then like I just thought compared to this tiny little plant, it's definitely A. If anything, I might have to move the plant down. If anything, this might be a potential S. We'll see. We'll see. The boot's also pretty good. It's kind of also not good. Like the people use the mug way more often than the boot, but the boot is also. I'm gonna stick the boot up here in B. B for boot. The hand is gonna go C. And the nuts and bolts. Bolts are B. B for bolts. Maybe? No, they're kind of decorative. D for decorative. I don't know, but they're some of the better decorative parts, I think. They don't serve a lot of purpose, though. Then again, neither do a lot of these. Yeah, let's go ahead and stick them in C, I guess. Right next to the hand. Sink isn't an F. Okay, that's it, I'm out. Hey, the mug is iconic. I mean, Luca. Yeah, you don't have to rage quit from the stream. We're gonna have like a review period after we're done putting down all the parts, because I know for a fact some of these are wrong. So we're just gonna sort of run through them all real quick, just to sort of get like an initial idea, and then especially after they're all down, I'm gonna be asking you guys for changes. So, and of course you guys can put them in the chat while I'm putting stuff on the wall. But I kind of realized that I don't know, I just want to get them all on there first before worrying too much. Alright, so we got rid of the boxes, toilet paper, yeah, everything but the ducks. Oops. How does that happen? Like, the weird scrap mechanic bug. Where the paint tool paints up off of a flat surface, it's so weird. Alright. So there, all we need left is just the duck. In this, I'm not gonna paint any subliminal colors for tears. I should probably have painted all the pink black then. Whatever, not important. Let's move on to the mini pipes, maybe. Let's just start with the second row over here. Yeah, so we're gonna do the windshield parts, the door, ducts, air conditioning, pipes. Pipes are a big one. Big pipes are obviously bigger ones. And mini pipes are smaller ones. I know my sizes. I went to kindergarten. Alright. Windshield. Shield? Windshield. That's how I pronounce windshield. And the air duct. We have a little bit more room for 6 parts. We'll do the, this stuff. Perfect. Okay. 2 full hot bars of parts. Let's go ahead and stick them on the wall. After we take a little bit of a joyride around the world. I haven't actually seen what this world is like. Whee! Alright. Alright, that was fun. Some windows deserve C? Maybe. I mean, we have the A-tier glass already, right? So... And I, like, these... Especially this tiny little window here. Like, who uses this? How do you use this? You know? Definitely not B. That's for sure. I'm probably gonna put this in... I don't know. Maybe E tier. But this one's gonna go up probably to C. Hey, we got super chat from Delta Fuchs. Here's 20 knocks. Thank you so much for the 20 knocks. You are too generous. Durf already rated Area 51. He can fly. I know, right? Oh, I still have to do that. I still have to work on my massive multiplayer event. I'm gonna build an Area 51 and then have all of you join my game so that you can raid it. There's a bigger window too. Oh, wait. You know what? You know what? I'm probably gonna put this one down to D and this one on C. Oh, I don't want to put it vertically. It can't fit vertically. But I also want to save some room. The windshields are terrible. Like, they're just terrible parts. Oh, jeez. They're not quite E, though. I'm gonna stick them both down here. And we are officially out of room on the D tier. And, you know, let's go fix that right now, actually. We might need way more space. Whoa there, whoa there, calm down, calm down. Calm down there, Zero Gravity. Oh, I'm not smart. I'm not smart. I built it out of the ultra heavy because of the black border. Come on. Come on. Come on. When you forget that zero gravity's on, even though you're floating in the air. All right. Wait, what? Oh, that's the black paint. Of course. There we go. There we go. This is not going to be enough room, but, you know, I'll worry about it later. I mean, it might be enough room. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, so what are we on? We are on the exit sign. It's kind of like another sign. I'm gonna stick it right here, actually, in B tier. I don't know if it's an A tier part. What do you guys think? Exit sign being an A tier or B? A or B? I don't know. The wind shields are quite yeah, it's a shield that protects you from wind. So it's a wind shield. The door. This is like one of the only door parts in Scrap Mechanic, and, you know, people have been building their doors the whole time. I think this is kind of useless. Kind of useless. I'm just gonna stick it down here. Same with some of this stuff, actually. I don't know though. This radio tower. I'm gonna stick this one. I'll stick them both. Stick them both up here. B tier? I don't know. B tier. I'm really debating between B or C. The antennas are definitely going down here. Not E. Actually, we're gonna stick them in D. Yeah, okay. Door should be in C, you think? I don't know, man. I don't think it I don't know. See, like, people can stick an antenna on their car, and this part makes sense. There's, like, just so little creations that fit this door exactly. The style of door, too. Door should be D. The bearing should be S. Well, we're not on the bearing yet, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm probably gonna move this stuff down to C. Let me put that the other way around. There we go. There we go, that works. Alright. Yeah, we'll definitely have a review period where we're gonna move some stuff around. But right now, air conditioning, I'm gonna stick down here as well, sort of next to the sink. Actually, air conditioning is slightly better than the sink. And door. And mattress. And grass. It's slightly better. However, these air duct pieces, I think this is going to be a tough choice. Because this curved piece here, just like similar to the wedge, it's like polygons before polygon mod. So where does it go? Does it go A tier? The curve might. Because it's the only curve block in the vanilla inventory. Durf, is there a special place where I could suggest next live stream ideas? Yep, in my Discord. Or just mention them to me in chat, I guess. I don't know. Alright, this one is a very open-ended duck holder. And this was also used as like the polygon block before blocks were flat, like with no texture. So just like that, it was used for the flatness of it. Because the other duct parts don't have that, right? They have a normal map on them. So I'm gonna stick this one here for the purpose of being a plain block. Although that is very difficult to build with because all the sides are open. It's just a top and bottom. So I'm actually gonna stick it down here. Down there in B. And then everything else, every other duct piece is probably gonna go into C or D. Yeah. I haven't seen a whole lot of people use this one. But it's a duct piece. And this is actually on the, this part is on the title screen vehicle. Why cucumber on bottom? Because it's a failure. It's a failure of a part. F. F to pay respects because cucumber part is dead. This longer air duct, for some reason, goes a tier above. And this one... yeah, that's right. The developers like accidentally added this part in and didn't give it language file. So, but it's just like this one, but one block long instead. And I'm gonna stick it down here. All right. That was it. That was actually it for both of those hotbars. Cool. Let's move on so that we can get to that duck a little bit faster. I'll just keep on using pink. Oh my god, this low gravity somehow makes it very difficult to paint. Alright, so it looks like we got regular pipes next. Big pipes, wires, whatever these things are, and mini pipes. Ooh, mini pipes are going to be interesting. Where do they go? Probably the entire set is going to be pretty high up there. Pretty high up there. We had, you know, there hasn't been something that convinced me of an S tier yet. I'm kind of wondering if the pipes are going to be that. Kind of wondering. So let's start with the, right over here. Pipe, 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 pipe. Pipe, 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 pipe. Next hotbar. Wire, 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 wire. wire, cable box thing, tubes, 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 tubes. All right. And then that takes care of every part all the way up to the mini pipes. So then we can just focus on mini pipes right after that. Mini pipes should be A? What, instead of S? I don't know. See, because then if the mini pipes are S tier, then probably one of the blocks is going to move up there too, at least. Right? Where I'm definitely going to need you. I'm definitely going to need your guys' help when we're reviewing the positions of all these parts. Like after everything's down, it's gonna make comparing things a lot easier. So let's go ahead and get on up here. Where am I? There we go. Big old pipes. We're gonna stick down here, I think, into E. Actually, I mean, it's not like the pipes are bad. I kind of want to stick them in D just because they're not bad pipes, but like nobody uses them, and for good reason, you know. I don't know. I'm not sure about those big pipes. Because the smaller pipes, they're definitely going to be... I think all of them are going to be in B tier, maybe? Did anybody, anybody else ever wonder why this is a different default paint color? Like, I have no idea why the developers ever decided to do this. Oops, it's down here. There we go. Whoops, it's this one. There we go. See, you can paint it to be the same color. I don't know why the developers ever decided to make the just the corner piece, just the corner pipe, a different default color. Like, what a weird decision to make. But anyway, let's stick all these pipes down here, and the pipe. I don't know about this one. This one's actually very decorative only. Kind of just like a only useful to cap off the end of a pipe, like this. But this provides like a structural function, like people actually build with pipes. But I don't really see how this is useful in building, like the little valve piece. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna leave it there like that. Now these wires are super decorative. Like, they're so D tier is getting filled up like crazy. See, now I'm thinking about it. These red pipes are probably better than these wires. I don't know. And I'm gonna need some more blocks pretty soon. But these tube pieces, I'm gonna stick. I almost thought about sticking them in F actually, because like, who uses them ever? Why would you use them ever? You know, well, I'm definitely gonna ask you guys about that in the when we're going over everything. We're reviewing these choices. But I'm gonna stick them in E tier for now because they're pretty close to F in my mind. But I kind of want to get wires F, tubes is F. You get, all right. We'll stick them in F for now then. Not a really hard decision to make. Start filling up this F tier. And the wires too? I don't know. No, we're just gonna move the wires down one tier. We're not gonna stick them in F. Because they are slightly more valuable than these tube pieces in that they at least provide some kind of role-playing aspect of electricity in your build. Like, you can pretend your build has electricity and that you're wiring it together. with this fuse box. But that's about it. Like, it's not... Who uses those? You know? You have to try to use those parts. That's kind of why they're so low tier. But we don't know what they're going to be like in survival mode, so just as creative parts, they're definitely down there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get all this checked off. And we got the mini pipes. Oh, I already got these parts. There we go, there we go. And then we got all the interactive parts to do, and staircase. Like, the wedge is going to be above pretty much everything else of its part set. The wheels are going to be way up there. I think the wheels are going to be S tier. For sure. I might need more tiers. Just saying. Logic Gate is number 1. All interactive parts except for Raft Shark should be at the S rank. We'll see, we'll see. I'm not going to worry too much about the top there. I don't need the extra room yet. So we'll just leave it like that. Alright, so let's get those... what am I going to do? Am I going to save the mini pipes too? For later? No, let's just do the mini pipes now. Let's just do the mini pipes now. What's the big deal? We know where they're going to be. They're going to... you know, since I'm here, let's just... paint that. Check it off now. Alright. Okay, so mini pipes, they're clearly the superior pipe. Now the question is, how much superior are they? Right? They're gonna be above this. So is it A or S? I think I'm just gonna stick them in A. Again, though, like during the review period, we might move these. But I'm gonna stick the entire set of pipes in here. Try to position them in a way that shows off what they are. That's wrong. There we go. There we go. Okay, so the entire set of mini pipes. You guys are saying S, A, S, A, at symbol, A, S, A does not equal S. Well, yeah, A does not equal S. So, survival is S. Oh my gosh. Durf, is there an estimated time for when Durfology will get its first episode? Probably, you should be asking me, is there an estimated time for when Scrap Mechanic Mods is going to get its next tutorial? Because that's something I need. One up here. Boom, 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 boom. All the way until this hotbar is full. Okay, and the next one, you start here. Alright, we'll leave it there then. And we'll actually grab this blue one too. So then all we have left is just the staircase parts and the beams, the I-beams, the wheels. We can get all that idea or anything. I don't know if you get, like, I can call you guys anything like that, you know? The name, like, look, I had an idea only like a couple of years after I started my YouTube channel to name a YouTube channel Pocket Toast, because that's very easy to brand. Like I can, it's a piece of toast inside of a pocket, right? Pocket Toast. And so it's easy to draw a logo for that. It's super easy to create an intro for that. You just do a toaster sound with a animation of a toast popping out of the pocket. Like super easy to create the branding for that name. And like the idiot that I am, I came up with that idea 2 years after I started YouTube. But anyway, you can like I don't think there's anything that you can really do for Durf, you know? Like it's super hard to come, like what is a Durf? It's super hard to come up with a logo, super hard to come up with an intro. What do you call your fan base? Like with the Pocket Toast things, I could call you guys Toaster Crumbs or something, you know? Like it's there's so many ideas with that, but very easy to use. But anyway, so let's just get started with these pieces. This is table support, probably one of the dumbest things that I've seen. Next to mini pipes, like you could just use pipes or mini pipes. So why would you need a table support? We're gonna stick this down to, ooh, almost stuck it in E. We're gonna stick it in D. No. We're gonna stick it in C. Maybe? I don't know. It's like a thickness in between the mini pipes and the pipes. So it is sort of useful. I used to build street lamps out of these parts. Because they kind of look like a street lamp post, depending on where you're from. Palette, we're going to stick... Almost stuck it in F. We're going to stick it in here. Yeah. The only reason why this is an E tier is because you can build a palette that works better than this. You know, it would be one thing if the collision in the game lets you actually, you know... make a forklift that can pick this up, you know, by actually sticking it inside and picking it up, like actual forklifts do, but you can't because there's no concave collision in Scrap Mechanics. So that's really annoying. Kind of makes the entire idea of a pallet useless. So you have to build your own pallets. This metal screen window grill thing. We're gonna also stick it here in E tier. Yeah. Big barrel, I think, is gonna go D. No. Let's stick the biggest barrel in C. Because it's kind of like the biggest wheel that you can have in the game. Actually, that might be a reason to stick it in B. Anyway, that's kind of like the biggest wheel in the game, so we're gonna stick it there. We're gonna stick the next barrel size down one, and then this barrel probably up here with the mini pipes. Especially for me, because like I use it very often to, I don't know, it's kind of like just the right size for, you know, the race barriers, like laying out a racetrack. So it's super good. But now we got this blue stuff. Probably gonna stick them all down here in E tier. Like, who uses this ever? This one. You're lucky. You're lucky that you look good. You're going into, there you go. You're going right there. And this guy, actually, he looks all right. Yeah, it looks all right. It's not too bad, but you know, not a lot of people use this, but it's pretty good. Down here, though, the rest is gonna go down here. This one is gonna stay up here, though. I like this one. Not only because you can like stack them like this and they still look nice, but you can also double side them like so. Create massive I-beams. So that's gonna go up there into what is this? D. We're gonna go D with that, but then this stuff is gonna go here into E. Unfortunately. Don't treat the duck at F tier like in the thumbnail. How many of you got small barrels as E, you think? No way. I might put it down I mean, it's still useful for, like, so many other things. Anyway, how many of you got clickbaited by that thumbnail of the duck in F tier? Ah, funny. Alright, so this guy... Yeah, very similar to, like, as if you built an I-beam out of this, but, like, inverted, I guess. I don't know. We're just gonna stick it in there. This might be another F tier part. Let's stick it right in here. I don't know anyone that enjoys this part. No. These parts are just awful. They're just awful. Placed sideways. Shelf is way better than windshield? Really? You think so? I mean, people actually try to use the windshields. Well, people actually use the windshields and they don't necessarily have to try to use them. That's what I mean to say. But this, you can build this out of blocks. Like, you can build this out of anything. You can build this out of signs. You know? And it's like the thickness of a block too, so like, what's the point? What's the point? Just build it out of blocks. Is it just for the surface that you want to be smooth? Because like, there's a block for that. That's up here. Where is it? Right there. Yeah, it just, when I you know, really look at it, when I really think about it, this part's not needed at all. I'll just build it as something else. And you know, I'm even trying to think of like, what is it going to be in survival mode? You know? What are you gonna need a shelf for in survival mode? And how much is it going to cost for you to build a shelf when you can just use a block, right? I'm pretty sure the shelf is not going to be something that you can craft in survival mode. I'm thinking it's something that's just going to be part of the factories that you enter. Like, it's not something that the player is going to have to worry about at all. Yeah, so let's go ahead and those were all the parts in those hot bars. Sorry, I have something in my nose. It's like itching my nose like crazy. You might hear me scratching my nose and sniffling. Alright, so that's all those parts. Let's get these checked off. Oh, got a little bit too far with the paint here. Alright. So just these staircase pieces and wheels, and then we move on to interactive parts plus duck. Yep. We're making some pretty decent progress on these parts, so let's go ahead and start stocking up on, well, Durf, all the useless items will probably be used for barricades against the bots. Yeah, I mean, it's just the same thing. Like, why would you spend the time and resources to construct a shelf when you probably just have blocks to do it for you anyway, right? Yeah, unless a shelf is, like, super sturdy compared to the blocks that you can make. But, you know, this is all something that we won't know until survival mode comes out, so... Hey, I'm confused, Durf. What happened? What do you mean, what happened? I don't know. Was it something with Nightbot? If you were silenced or muted by Nightbot, it was something that you said in the chat. And the bot was like, I'm gonna mute you so that you don't do that anymore. Probably won't be constructible, just find it on the spot. And if you need it, take it. It's like a last resort item. Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's all speculation, right? We can make all the guesses that we want, but we won't know until survival mode is actually out. So, anyway, let's start stocking up. We were right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the I-beam stuff. Because I already got the shelf. So that's 5, plus the wheels. And then we're back into mod parts already. So then the interactive parts, vanilla interactive parts are here. I'm just going to take a quick scroll through. Sorry, just take a quick scroll through. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Obviously the duck. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're good to finish off the non-interactive stuff. Yeah. Are you taking part of Scrapman's every part challenge? I don't know. We'll see how much time I have at the end of this stream. Maybe I'll give it a quick attempt. I don't know how long it's gonna take though. We'll see at the end of the stream. But I don't know if... No, I have other stuff to record today too. I don't know. We'll see. So let's go ahead and turn on the anti-gravity so we can do this. And what are we on first? We are on the big old ramp. We're gonna probably put that at B. Because it's super... Like, how else are you gonna build a jump in the game, right? Wedge. The wedge is gonna be A for sure. Unless I start moving everything up here like 1. I feel bad. Because, I mean, I don't actually feel bad, but I mean, I feel like this is inaccurate. Like, I should have been a little bit more lenient with what I put in S, I think. Because the wedge might be an S tier item. But this guy's going down. Going down here, I think. Along with the steps. Maybe? this block, I don't know. We're gonna stick the rest of them down here, I think. Platform will probably stick over here. Just because it's a big old platform. Well, then again, so is this, right? This is also like the same size platform. So why is this one better than this one? Good question, Durf. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna move this one down, I think. Down here. And I'm officially out of room again. Alright. Going down? What do you mean? Going down it is really inaccurate? What are you talking about? Wedge S for me. Yeah, I'm probably gonna, when we go through the review period, I'm probably gonna start moving a bunch of stuff in A up to S. Probably move a bunch of stuff from B up to A. Probably just take like the concentrated A, B, C, D stuff going on here and spread it out through S, A, B, C, D. Duck should be D. D is for duck. Is that your logic there? So the I-beam parts, I'm probably gonna stick down all the way in E. Yeah, just for like creative mode. Not sure why they even exist. No clue. But the wheels, oh boy, are the wheels definitely S tier. I think this is the first S tier item that we got on the board. Both wheels. Actually, I don't know. Do I put the small wheel on A tier? Because the big, I don't know what it is about the big wheel. The big wheel is definitely better than the small wheel. We're gonna move the small wheel down to A. Yeah, okay. I feel good. I feel good putting the small wheel on A because of how much better the big wheel is. You know, like, everybody can say, oh yeah, I prefer the big wheel, right? So then why, like, they can't be the same if you all prefer the big wheel. So I think the big wheel is definitely S, the small wheel is A tier, and, yes. Duck. F tier. No. We'll stick the duck. The highly controversial duck. Seriously thinking about it. Seriously thinking about it. I mean, everybody wants the duck in S tier, but come on. Come on. Like, in all honesty, it might just be like a B tier. I don't know. No, because the mug is... Okay. We're going to stick it in A for now. I know everybody's going to be mad at me for that, but we're going to stick it in A for now. And we'll seriously consider it. S for serious. We'll seriously consider it when we're reviewing the placements of stuff. I just stuck it in the... S, or I will unsub. Boy, you're not even subbed anyway. Think I don't know? You think I'm an idiot? Well, you'd be right, but besides the point. I know for a fact that you didn't... I actually don't know at all if you did or didn't sub. But I can guess, because, I don't know why I can guess. Never mind. Never mind. Are you kidding me? All interactive parts should be S? I don't know, man. Because the shark is not an S-type, S tier. Bathtub, I don't know. The radio is not an S tier item. It's not. It is slightly better than a lot of this other stuff, but like for you to argue that because it's Jor200 donated another €5 through Super Chat. Duck should be behind the board, hiding like he does in all builds. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. We'll probably do that. Yeah, we'll put... Oh, I can't exactly save this board and put it on the workshop without the mods. Well, I could put it with the mods. Who cares? But anyway, thank you so much, Jor. You've been super generous throughout this whole stream. But what was I gonna say now? Oh yeah, so just you can't like say all the interactive parts should be S tier just because they are interactive, right? Because like that's like saying all the building blocks should be A or S tier just because they're building blocks. Like it's hard to compare parts that have nothing to do with each other. I get that, right? But I guess the point then is we just got to think about creative mode. And I think the radio is used for trolling people more often than not. Like, haha, I hooked it up to my seat and now you can't turn it off. So I think that's what it is. Who is this guy that keeps on getting... Chris, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but you keep on typing in all caps and you're gonna get muted by Nightbot. You get timed out by the bot. Stop spamming in all caps and you won't be confused about why you're getting muted. Like I cannot believe I don't believe that somebody is that ignorant. You know, you must be trolling. You must be trying to piss off the bot on purpose. And I don't know why you would want to be doing that either. But like, come on, man. Smarten up. So, yeah, we got the duck. We got the duck on there. So let's get all these interactive things out of the way. This is probably 2 or 3 hot bars worth of parts. Bearing should be S, probably. Okay, we stopped at the electric engine. Stopped at the blue tote bot. Oh, I need just 5, 6 more spots, and I don't even have it. Piston, shark, spud gun, explosive, light, and then the final light I just don't have the room for. Okay. Let's go ahead and actually, or you know what, we'll stick the bearing. We'll stick the bearing right now, because I know where that goes. Pretty sure bearing is S tier. I think. Actually, no, I might just put it in A tier. Because how is the bearing in S tier? Right? Probably one of the glitchier things in Skrep Mechanic. So why is it in S tier? But we'll come back to it, for sure. So then the small suspension. I don't know, what do you guys prefer? Are the suspensions the same tier, or do you actually prefer one suspension over the other? Personally, I think I use the small suspension less often, because if I'm gonna have the wheel clearance for suspension, then I just want more suspension room, I think. Right? You don't use a wheel without a bearing. That's true, but that doesn't make the bearing amazing, right? A tier is just 100% meeting expectations. So A tier is already that to beat A tier, you have to be better than perfect, basically. You have to be better than expectations. And if anything, with how glitchy things are, or how much bearings contribute to lag, that probably just lowers the expectations, right? Or it's the bearing not even meeting its own expectations. Like, it might be a B tier just because of how laggy it gets. I don't know. Controller is S tier since it can allow us to do anything. Maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and stick the small suspension in B tier, but the longer suspension in A tier. Driver seat. Maybe both of them are gonna be in A, and the passengers are gonna be in B. B or C. And toilet is gonna be B, I guess. Engine, gas engine. I think the electric engine's A. It does exactly what it advertises it does. I'm not sure about the gas engine though, because like low engine speeds. It's such a... I'm thinking about the gas engine like, you know, thinking about every creation I've ever put it in. And I either want the creation to go fast, so I crank up the engine speed. Like, it only works for a small... It only works for a small amount of designs, right? Like, you have to really balance your vehicle just to get the gas engine to work properly for your power, which I guess the same is true for any engine. You have to make sure you don't pop wheelies and stuff. But I think the electric engine probably just makes it easier for people who aren't mechanics in real life to figure it out. All right, so the lights. Durf, you need a longer board. Maybe. Durf, are you there? Do you not hear my voice, honey? Like, this sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Okay, so we'll get the warehouse lights probably down into C tier? I don't know. It's pretty useful as an angled light. It's kind of the only light that you have to actually have an angled light source without having to stick this headlight, where is it? This headlight on a bearing. But then again, this is also like the go-to headlight. So they have to be in the same tier, I think. I don't know. Not a lot of people use this though. I'm gonna move it down one. Light up my toilet. Please often read the chat, Durf. No. Durf for sure is trolling. Most of the parts, Duck, need to be S tier. Maybe. I'm just sort of like, I definitely messed up the S tier. That's for sure. 100% I messed up the... Are you sleepy today, Durf? Yeah. What else is new? Every day I'm sleepy. Anyway, I definitely messed up the S tier. I gotta take, like... Tiers A, B, C, and D, clearly. I need to reconsider 4 tiers and how I'm gonna spread them out into 5 tiers. So that there are some S tier parts. Some parts from A are gonna move up. Some parts from B are gonna move up. Even less parts from C are gonna move up. And some parts from D are gonna move up. Just to sort of like help spread things out a little bit more. But then again, I shouldn't have to do that either, right? Because if the game is full of F tier parts, it's not my fault. It's the dev's fault. So it could very well happen where the game just has a tier that's very full. But anyway, I'm done with this hotbar. Move on to any other hotbar. Pistons. We're gonna stick that right up there into A tier. Actually, I might make myself my job in the future a little bit easier, and let's stick the piston in S tier. Piston is pretty swank. S is for swank. bathtub. Bathtub versus toilet. Why does the camera, like... Oh, really? Skrep Makenik? Why is your first-person camera here? This is where it puts... Oh my gosh. It puts the camera in such a weird spot. But I do like the bubbles. But it's not a driver's seat. It's not a driver's seat. And it's like a huge part to use too. You definitely have to try. Yeah, it's one of those parts you have to try to use. I almost stuck it down here. I think I'm gonna... Oh, really? Really? Do I need more room for D tier? I think I want to put it in D. D or E, because like this... You know, as fun as some people think the bathtub is it? Is it? Like, do you actually... Durf, where's the webcam? What are you talking about? I don't have a webcam. I don't own a webcam. Durf, S is for superior. Yeah, I get it. I know what S tier is for. I've watched One Punch Man. Alright, tote bot heads. We'll stick those. I'm gonna stick this one. This is the beep. The voice, I'm gonna stick here. Percussion, I don't think percussion's S tier though. But for some reason, the bass tote bot head feels superior. The dance bass. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. I might... Is it an S tier? I'm not sure. I'm gonna stick it down in A tier until I am sure. Let's put down my volume again. Okay. Explosives. Ooh, explosives. Probably gonna be S tier. What mod pack has the flying thing? The anti-gravity? It's just the mod pack. Main mod pack. It's a part that looks like this. Right in here with all the smart logic stuff. This guy, gravity modulator. Anywho, explosives might be an S tier thing. I don't know. I think it is. I think it is. Damien says finish my tier list. See, he's already finished his tier list. I'm gonna stick the big one up there. Small one's gonna be down in A tier, I think. Since I'm up here, let's fix up this board. All right. Okay, Spud Gun. I think I'm also gonna put the Spud Gun on S tier just because it's like probably one of the first parts that really brought a whole new dynamic to the game. But even though it didn't really do much of anything except for triggering explosives and destroying cardboard, it's still a Spud Gun. You know what I mean? Big explosive is better than the small one? Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm making my own tier list too. Well, of course, the whole point of this is to get people thinking, and you're gonna make your own tier list. But of course, if you guys are watching this and it's not the live show, leave your comments and suggestions for what you would do for your own tier list in the comments down below, because, well, we're also going to be, you know, checking through everything again once I'm done, so no worries there. The shark part, I'm going to stick the shark. It's not E. It might be D. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Everything's just D tier. Wait, where did I put the bathtub? Did I forget? Oh, shoot. I gotta pay attention to this so I don't do that. Let's stick the bathtub down in E. You know, we're gonna stick the shark down there, too. Okay. Now we have just this hotbar left, which is just a bunch of interactive stuff. So I think, you know, I think I'm just gonna toss a lot of it here in A tier. And then we're gonna hop straight... Oh, radio, you're gonna go down. It's not quite an F tier. You know, actually, I'm gonna move the shark down to F. We're gonna stick the radio here. Shark is F. Sorry, Raft. But, you know, I'm gonna stick the radio down there, too. I'm sticking them both down there. I don't know what it is about these parts. Well, okay, no. I don't think that the radio should be removed from the game. That's basically what F tier is. Everything down here, I would just be like, yep, remove them from the game. We don't need them. We don't need them at all. So the radio doesn't meet that requirement. We're gonna leave it up there. Horn is sort of a generic horn. We're gonna stick it in C, I think. Logic Gate is probably S tier. Timer is gonna be Timer is gonna be the A tier. And I think that's it. All right. That's literally it. That's all of the parts, all the vanilla parts in Scrap Mechanic arranged into tiers. Now we have the lovely task of seeing how I'm wrong. So, everybody in the stream chat right now, if you see anything on this board that absolutely must be changed, absolutely must be changed, now's the time to let me know so that I can get it right. And I think one of the first things I'm going to change is move this entire section right here up to S. So let's go ahead and get pipe. I'm like the Swedish chef. Pork. Spork. Pork. What was it? The wedge. There we go. And the curved duct piece. There we go. So we're gonna get all of those moved up. All right. Can you guys hear my cat in the background? Like, what the hell are you meowing for? I can't even see him. Where the hell is he? Jeez. He's like under my chair meowing. I have no idea why. Oh, you can't even hear my cat? Okay. Well, that's good. Some of the plants need to go up. Tubes are E, not F. I don't know about that, man. What about the, like, why should they stay in the game? I'm gonna move the grass down to F. Grass, you failed. Durf, the S tier should be for parts that would make the game significantly worse if they were removed. Well, that's sort of what A tier is. Maybe. Significantly worse. So if we didn't have the big wheel and only the small wheel, it would be significantly worse? I'm not sure about that requirement. I'm not sure about it, but... because, like, that would basically mean everything in A right now is S. And, like, I'm trying to think about, like, the button and the switch and stuff. Like, this, you know, the game should have a button and a switch, right? But it's not something that makes me go, wow, I can't believe this game has this. It's not something that makes me think that it's, like, A tier to me is what I expect the game to have already. So that's sort of why I put the bearing there. The bearing is not, like, super special in any way. And... yes, I feel, the hell happened to my music? There we go. I feel that with the mini pipes. Because, like, I guess, it might just be because we've only had the pipes before, and then they added the mini pipes. I don't know, this is hard, guys, this is hard. Put the duck in S tier, and the walking duck you created in God tier. Okay. The wheel, not super special. It's needed. Well, okay, so the reason why the big wheel's there is just because compared to wheels, that's the best wheel. That's the wheel. So, like, then which blocks are S tier? You know? Is wood S tier? Maybe wood and metal are S tier. Just because they're sort of like the extreme ends of the weight class. Let's move it around and see what it looks like. S tier is certainly getting filled up some more, which is a good thing. But I'm not sure, like, am I being too lenient with what S tier is? Because, like, if I have the logic gate and piston up there, then shouldn't the bearing and suspension and sensor and switch and controller, I might move the controller up. You were right, whoever that was that said the controller lets us do so much, you're right about that for sure. Transformers and stuff, definitely an S tier part. I meant the stuff that would make scrap mechanics specifically worse, not the stuff that it needs. Well, yeah, it's sort of the same thing, man. Scrap mechanic can be terrible. It can be a terrible, terrible game. Still a game, though. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I gotta let my cat out. One of my cats is still like a child on the inside. He just gets into this mode where, like, if he wants outside of my room or whatever, he can't. He just gets into a mode where he just sits there and starts meow, meow, meow. Like, it's the most focus that cat will ever have, is just sitting there meowing. Every other time though, he's nuts. Anyway. Durf, bye, I need to go, gotta go, bye. Need to go, gotta go, bye. Alright, bye. See you later. But yeah, we're just about, like, we're just wrapping up this tier list. Then I will stick it on the workshop. And you guys can certainly hate in the comments of that as well. Okay, I absolutely hate how the low gravity makes it so difficult to paint. Just trying to move along so that I can paint. Oh my god, why do I suck at painting? Okay, there we go. Yeah, every part, every single part, didn't miss a single part. So, the duck and the mug, according to those definitions that you guys keep on changing, we're gonna move the duck and the mug to S tier. You might not agree with the duck or the mug, or just the mug, because everybody likes the duck for some reason, you duckists. But the mug is, for some reason, no, I don't know about the mug. See, the mug might only be S tier just because Scrapman uses the stabilizer mug. But other than that, I don't think it's something, like, I've put the mug unironically on my vehicles before, like on the inside of a truck or a car. I don't know. I don't know. It might be... Okay, how about we think of it this way? What's the leader, the leaders of the pack for decorative parts? It'd probably be the duck, mug, boot, and hand, right? But then again, who uses the hand and boot? See, the boot makes sense. We're gonna move the mug down. The boot, though, where's the boot? Boot, we're gonna move up. Up one tier. You're getting promoted, boot. Okay. So then, yes, according to your definitions, the bearing would also be up into S tier. Which would probably also put a suspension up there, too. I don't know. I don't know. So then, yeah, we're going to move this suspension up to A, and then the long one up to S. Okay. Okay. I did do a pretty good job of spreading out some stuff into S tier so far. Then that would kind of mean that the headlight would also be up there, right? Like, these definitions that you guys, isn't the hand used way more than the boot to point in a direction? No. No. People build walkers with the boot way more often than the hand. Feet are definitely used more often for walking than hands are used for pointing. And the hand is stuck in a pointing pose, so that's very limiting. So anyway, according to these, like, ever-changing definitions, we're just gonna stick, I guess, pretty much everything into S tier, right? Because, like, you know, at some point I have to be a little bit more strict on what's S tier. And I think the suspension doesn't cut it. I might stick the thruster, because how else are you gonna fly in vanilla Scrap Mechanic, right? The timer is definitely not gonna go to S tier. I think, okay, I forgot about the light. I'm moving the light up to S tier. Hey, Jorah200 donated another €2 through Super Chat. Duck behind the tier list. Right. I paid $7, please. My gosh. Dude, don't empty your wallet over this. Durf, does the timer is useful along with the logic in S tier? Yeah, no, like you got... The timer... Like, being useful shouldn't be S tier, right? That's such a like charity way of looking at it. So the only thing that I have, the only tier list I guess that I really have to compare to is One Punch Man. That's what I referenced earlier. They have like a hero association, and they value different heroes, and they have to work their butts off to get up in the ranks and get paid more. So like they have C ranking heroes, B ranking heroes, A ranking heroes, and A ranking heroes are like pretty darn good heroes, right? The S ranking heroes are the ones that are like super inhuman kind of people. So that's sort of how I want to. That's sort of with any tier list, right? A tier is the top. S tier is beyond the top. You can't be too. You can't just give away S tier like that. Just because it's useful, you know? So it's really tough. It's really tough. But I think, oh my god, Stabilizer Mug, SM, this game, and Scrapman. Yeah, I'm aware of the Stabilizer Mug. I mean, I could stick the mug on the suspension. I don't care. We could do that because they're in the same they're in the same spot. There you go. I mean, it's zero gravity right now, but it's not even gonna move. All right, be that way. Oh, that's right. The hammer doesn't affect anything on suspensions. That's kind of dumb. Maybe one seat on S. Maybe the smallest. That doesn't make the smaller seat better than the, like, even an odd width. One isn't better than the other, you know? You can't just say that one's better than the other. It's kind of, it's just a personal preference. Like we're trying to evaluate these parts for creative mode in a very general sense, and it's kind of a very hard thing to do. But I think we're just about done. So I'm gonna ask 3 general questions then, especially for everybody in the chat or comment section after the live stream. Definitely, actually, even the people in the live stream chat, make sure you put it in the comments too. First question is there any just general changes on the board? Like, generally speaking, between A and E, is there anything that you would just swap around? And anybody in the stream chat, you can tell me right now before I end the stream. But, so if there's any changes like that, be sure to leave them in the comments if I don't get them this stream. Second question, is there anything that is on the board currently that needs to move down into F tier? That absolutely needs to move down to F tier. And last question is there anything on the board that absolutely needs to move to S tier? So 3 questions. I just want to know, is there any general changes? And we already got move barrel to B, and I totally agree with that. Wait, barrel was B. Barrel was B. We're just gonna stick it in B. Windshields are a failure, 5,000%. You think these guys? I agree that they're not good, but I'm not sure if they're a failure. That's a great point to bring up, actually. I have trouble saying that's a good point. So are these parts a failure? As in, Axolot, get rid of them. And I think I agree with that, but only because there are modular windshield parts in the mod pack, or soon to be another new mod. There's like better mod solutions for this windshield stuff. So I think only because of that, these windshields are a failure. Which means just straight vanilla creative mode, they're not. Although getting that much off the board is a problem. Then again, what about these plant containers too? I think they can be used well, it's just hard. Yeah, see, that's why I'm thinking they're E tier instead of F tier. So, okay, again, the questions then, the general question is there just anything that needs to move to another tier? But I guess the super important question is there anything on the board that must be put into F tier, or anything on the board that must be put into S tier? And I'm just gonna take a quick, let's move up a little bit closer. We're just gonna take a quick little flyby. And this is also gonna be like a final review. Durf, you missed a donation. I certainly did, I'm sorry. I remember hearing it too. I'm watching on TV and phone to interact. Look at that, Jordan is giving me two viewers at once. Big brain, big brain. Duck must be put in God tier. The duck is on the back of the S tier. It's funny because if I put this on the workshop, everyone's gonna be like, "Where'd he put the duck? Where'd he put the duck?" And they're not gonna find it. Unless I mean, it's not hard to find, but you know, people can surprise you with how dumb they can be. So, yeah, let's do the quick little flyby, and we'll do a review as well. So S tier, we have the wheel, the piston, explosive Spud Gun logic, just some real classic stuff. I think like these are parts. I think on any given day, there's at least like 1,000 mechanics using these parts. Let's see, concrete. Concrete's pretty good, but glass, cardboard, That potted plant being A tier, I'm not sure about. Oh, let's unpaint the mug. Nothing should be painted in here. I said nothing should be painted here. There we go. I don't know. I'm still considering moving this guy up a tier. I'm not sure if the base Totebot is S tier or not. Toilet. Some of these signs, maybe. The nuts and bolts. I don't know. C tier is like average, right? It's not. I'm pretty comfortable with a lot of this actually. Note blocks to F. Note. You mean these guys? Wow. You really don't like them, eh? Concrete should be S tier. How often does Scrapman use it? That's very true. Yeah. I mean, generally I put the metal, wood, and concrete together. Just because they're the big three, right? But the reason why I didn't put concrete in S tier at first was just because having just a lightweight block and a heavyweight block generally is enough for most people. Because like you don't need concrete if you can just balance between heavy and light, right? But I think concrete being the go-to material, the average, you don't have to build with lightweight or heavy if you just build medium weight. So it's a good enough reason to move it up to S. Big Slope is down here on B tier, slightly above average. Because how else are you going to get some jumps, some ramps? Alright. So one thing I'm thinking about is these plant containers, moving them down to F tier. What do you guys think? Plant containers, not the toilet paper roll. Oh, really? I'm reconsidering the windshields, moving them to S tier or F tier. Jor, it's 200, another 5. Dude, you're paying for this entire stream. Stop it. I'm watching on the same account on both my phone and TV, so no extra view, I think. Small brain. Oh, jeez. Thank you so much. Dude, you donated like so many euros. I like, really? Why? I almost asked you, why don't you just become a Patreon supporter? Because like this, you basically donated the equivalent of like 3-4 Patreon supporters this stream alone, right? And I stream multiple times a month too, so. But I remember you telling me why you can't be one. Where's the sensor? The sensor's in A tier. Definitely way above average, but it's sort of like the maximum of what a vanilla part can be, I think. It's not like above maximum, you know? At least that's my opinion of it. So I think I'm gonna move the plant containers down, both of them. We don't need this. As a creative mode part, we don't need them. When is the next stream? Oh, first of all, let me shout out Hunter Hoyt. Hoyt? I think that's how you say it. You can have a shout out. Yes, you can. Although I'd rather people interact with me in like a more meaningful way. Delta Fuchs donated 20 knocks, again, knock knock, through Super Chat. And I thought I donated a lot. I know, right? I don't know how many, I don't know. I mean, you donated 40 knocks. Trying to knock me out. Why is the arrow on A? So the arrow's on A. It's a good question, actually. It was a judgment that I made relative to the other sign positions. So I might actually want to move some of these signs down into lower tiers, just to give the arrow sign some more breathing room up there. Because there's a lot of signs average and above. It's a yeah, so the arrow sign is up there because it's the best sign. It's better than the stop sign, better than the exit sign, better than the skull, better than the warning, better than the welcome, better than do not enter. It's the most useful out of all the signs ever. Most versatile, you can paint it. You don't need to draw an arrow. This is the part you use more than you even think. Yes. Yeah, this is one of those parts that people don't realize how often they use it. And a similar reason for the crate as well. Just when it comes to a box, that's the best looking box there is. It's, I don't know, it's just good. Jorts 200, another €2. Been saving up in those 2 months of interactive. Oh, like the 2 months that you weren't showing up to streams. You just been saving up. Jeez, man. Well then, I don't know. You can't set the expectation that you're a rich man now. You should have spread those out. Make me think that you're a poor man that still donates. That way I appreciate it more. Oh, jeez. Anyway. So, all right, last chance, everyone. You know, I'm gonna move some of those signs around. Let's go ahead and grab all those signs. Okay, all the signs are on my hotbar. We're gonna move this guy down one. And we're gonna move these guys down. You know, I think that's it, actually. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Automated facilities should swap with Danger Zone. This one? swap with... I mean, they're on the same tier now, so I think it's fine. Yeah, these signs are clearly better than these ones, so I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with this this ranking. If you want to say danger, you use the skull. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's danger. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with where the signs are now. So, is that it? Take a look over here. Okay. Just because it's sticking out the side, I'm actually gonna fail these windshield parts. Stick them in F tier. And, you know, I realized I was saying earlier, like, they're not that kind of part. They're not exactly a failure because people still use them, but it's still one of those parts there where I can say, you know, Axolot, just get rid of it. We'll be fine without it. So, yeah, F tier. F tier it is. Toilet paper sink. Bathtub. I might actually move some of this staircase stuff down to E. I don't know. I mean, a lot of this isn't like an exact science, I think. And I might like if I could spend hours here sort of rearranging some stuff, but I think I'm done. Durf, don't forget about the delay between a message being typed and you seeing it. No, I'm just reading your message as it's like most of the way up my window right now. So the latest message that I'm reading right now is... I'm gonna wait for it to pop up. Somebody say something in chat. Really? Nobody's saying anything in chat? It's just been that one Moto vlog saying hi. Oh, there we go. Why is Moonbo never stream, man? That Sky still plays. There we go. That's a good indication for the stream delay right there. I read that message as soon as it popped up. Which, by the way, Moonbo, I don't know what Moonbo is. I think, to be perfectly honest, I think a lot of people in his stream chat were telling him what to do and what to build and stuff and how to build, and that's incredibly frustrating for a chat to do that. So I guess I understand why he might want to break from doing live streams, but I mean, at the same time, it might be slightly my fault too, because like I'm sitting here literally asking you guys, all right guys, how do I do this? So if you're used to me saying that, and then you go over to his chat and start pretending that he likes that too, that's not good. So I think I'm done though. Am I done? I don't know. So I think I'm gonna leave it here though, because I am done the stream, and we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this stuff back here. We don't need any of this anymore, and we're gonna cut this off, and we're gonna save it. Like going back and forth. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to get some feet. Let's make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll just do down a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down a block. What about lift? It is a part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down a block. I can't stick the tools on here. Down a block. And, like, for obvious reasons, I can't stick the tools on here. And then if I did, then people would be confused about if I'm ranking the mod that lets you put tools as parts. So I'm not doing the tools. The tools are all... Lift is... Alright, lift is going to be B rank, but it's A rank with the blueprints. Hammer is A. Connect tool, I'm pretty sure all of them are going to be A. Maybe paint tool is S. Weld tool. Handbook is D. Because it's so outdated. Spud gun might be S too. I don't know. There's the ranks for those. Bolts are very useful because their hitboxes move them up. Where did I stick them? They're in C. I don't know. There's other parts that have the same hitbox though. And they're... No, you're right. You're right. They're super useful because... Oh, I got rid of the gravity thing like a doik. Oh, wait. I gotta be careful what I'm actually making up words for. I might actually say something real. Alright, we're gonna move them up one tier, but then I'm actually done. Because you just reminded me that the AD converters used to be made with just a steering bearing and these things in front of sensors. Because the hitbox is like right before the sensor sees it. So it makes it super responsive for a vanilla AD converter. So you're absolutely right. We move them up to B. Above average. B. Alright. So here we go. Take a good long look at it. We're gonna save it on a lift and stick it on the workshop. And then you guys can rage at all the stuff that I got wrong. But if you're going to rage at all the stuff that I got wrong, instead of doing it on the Steam Workshop, do it in the comments of this live stream, because I probably won't be looking at the Steam Workshop. So anyway, let's go ahead and just cut this off then. Hope that my game doesn't crash. Perfect. And let's save it. What is the lift even on right now? It's not on anything. What even is it on? Seriously, I didn't... Like, you can't put anything on the corner of the lift here. So how is the windshield resting on that corner? This game is broken. This game is broken. Yeah, I know it's the Windows hitbox, right? I get it, and that's it's right there in that corner. I get that. But see, like the lift isn't there though. How was I able to put the block there? Ah, this game. This game. I know it's ridiculous how this game is. All right, so here we go. Oh my god. There we go. And we have... Oh, right. Some of the building blocks are going to have more than one. But here we go. I got Scrapman's Challenge. Everything has a 1. Oh, what has it? I have 2 of these? Alright, let's remove that one. There we go. Just a whole lot of 1s. And then a bunch of numbers up here for blocks. And we gotta... Okay. There we go. I think that's it. Let's also make sure we get a nice picture. And then we'll go ahead and just straight upload that to the workshop. There we go. So this was a lot of fun. I forgot I've had poop on the workshop. Oh jeez, I just saw my Steam window open and I just saw you have poop on the workshop. Beautiful. Also, let me add in those required items real quick. I used the mod pack. Oh no! You guys can't use this yet. Oh no! I forgot. I put in the new ASCII block with the black letters, so you guys can't actually use it yet. The mod pack update The mod pack's not updated for everyone else yet. Shoot. Oh, I'm such a dingus. Alright, well, anyway, the mod pack is needed. The mod pack polygons are needed. I think that's it. Ah, shoot, that's annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and update my description on the workshop just to make a point of that. I don't know. I just put like an estimate of September 2019 because maybe I'll update. Maybe I'll update before the end of August. Maybe not. So the mod pack update. Hopefully I'll get it done as soon as possible. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm sorry that you guys can't. Because it's just these letters right here. And you know what? I could spend like 2 minutes just switching them out. But I want to get to other stuff today, and I'm just gonna make you guys wait. I'm just gonna make you guys wait for the mod pack update. So, or you guys can just tell me everything that I got wrong in the comments of the stream below. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much to everyone. I should really watch my own stream better because I can't even see how many likes was left. But if you haven't left a like, go ahead and leave a like. If you dislike this sort of thing, go ahead and smash that dislike button. It lets YouTube know that you don't want to see this sort of thing. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today, folks. And I'm gonna thank Jorit200 and Delta Fuchs. You guys were super generous. Holy moly. Jorit200. Okay, so Delta Fuchs alone gave 40 knocks. I don't know what a knock is, but Jorit200, 2 euros plus 2 euros, that's 4, plus 10 is 14, plus 5 is 19, plus 2 is 21. Wait, is it? Yes, it's 21. Plus another 2 is 23. Plus another 5 is 28. Plus another 2 is 30. Why did you give 30 euros in a single stream? Jorit200, you are ridiculous. You have certainly earned that Discord role donation legend. Holy moly. Anyway, knock is Norwegian money. Yeah, I know. It's Norwegian kroners, I know. I just say they're knocks because I don't know what else to say, you know? So this was a lot of fun. Definitely let me know what I got wrong in this tier list. Maybe we'll do a part 2. Maybe we'll check out the mod pack parts. And we'll rank the mod pack parts from S tier to F tier. Is there going to be any F tier parts in the mod pack? You guys decide. You guys let me know. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to go record some other stuff for now. So thanks for chilling with me this afternoon, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.